Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel and in this video also. So guys, in this video, I will take you through what is system administration, what is system administrator, how is their life at workplace, what they do, what is their work, what are their roles and responsibilities, and what kind of life they spend at the workplace as a system administrator. I hope this video will be helpful to understand this profile because if you want to go in IT and you don't have sufficient information about system administrator profile, so this video is going to be very helpful. And yeah, this is a situation if you want to be IT guy but you don't have sufficient information, so in that condition you become little bit confused which domain you should select, like network or system, or what profile you should go. And in this, let me begin. So guys, system administrator is a profile, okay, and this system administrator is known by multiple names. So these names are systems administrator, system administrator, system admin, IT profile. Just like if I have one professional name, so I will have one nickname also. So similarly, they can be called by multiple names: systems administrator, system administrator, system sysadmin, and IT professional. So these are the name of system administrator you can use to call them. Now I will tell you about activity sector, where they work, where they will be employed, and where they will be deployed to work. So guys, uh, before going further, you should understand information technology, because information technology or IT is a field or is a sector where they will be working. So what is information technology is here? First of all, you should know information technology is nothing but it is a use of computer to store, retrieve, transmit, and manipulate data or any information. I hope it is very clear. Information technology is nothing but it is the use of, or it is the use of computers. For example, let me tell you, this is an organization where this information technology is applicable, okay, and system administrator is working here. So here you will have lots of computers and some other IT infra. So here, let me show you what does it mean. For example, this is my computer. I'm using this computer to store data. I have multiple drives here. I have multiple lots of data. So all data is kept here. I can delete any data. Okay, just like anything. If I want to delete, I can delete from here. I'm not deleting anything as of now because I don't know even what I'm deleting. Okay, let me delete this. So I just deleted this from here. Okay, and I can move from one drive to another drive like that. I can manipulate any data. For example, this is the data I have, and I'm just giving a couple of more things here and just saving it. So let me save it. I saved it, and once again, if I reopen it, it will remain there only. So this is how information technology is behaving here with the help of computer. For example, now I want to access Google or I want to access Gmail. So this Gmail is coming here. Let me give you some other thing like okay, this is, let me open my YouTube. So I went to YouTube here. How and why it is coming? It is coming because information technology is working. Information technology is enabled here. I have internet connection. I have computer. Okay, so these all things are happening only because of information technology. And it is IT is a typical IT is typically used within the context of business operation. So let me tell you what does it mean. Just like film industry, okay, education industry, medical industry. If you are working in a business, there you will call information technology as a IT, because if you are working in medical sector, so you will be called as doctor, correct? And if you are working in a film industry, you will be called as a actor. So if you are in business operations, you will be called as IT professional, information technology guy, IT professional. So this is the sector where administrator will be working. in information technology IT sector. Okay, now what is system administrator or what is system admin? So guys, very simple. System admin is a person. First of all, he's a human being. Okay, first of all, he's a human being who is responsible for the upkeeps. So he got certain responsibilities to upkeep means they have, I mean, they need to keep certain things up all the time. In that configuration, it can be configuration, I should not say it can be, it is configuration, reliable operation of computer systems. Okay, so for example, let me tell you, for example, I have this computer. Okay, so until and unless this computer is configured properly, I cannot do anything. For example, I am using this presentation, so I need like, you know, MS Office. If MS Office is not there, I won't be able to work on PPT. Okay, so that is called configuration. Or if I need 10 GB RAM or 12 GB RAM to run the MS Office, so I should have, then only I can run it, and it should be reliable. It should be like it should not have any problem, like it should not get hanged or it should not get restarted. Any interruption, there should not be any interruption. Okay, now this is what they need to take care: configuration and reliable operation of computer systems, especially multi-user computer such as servers. So basically, just like once again, you can go back to this. If you have big infra, okay, in that condition also there should not be any downtime. You have to ensure each and everything up, and especially if you are dealing in server environment. For example, this is your Google server. Okay, this is your Facebook server, this is your YouTube server. So all servers should be up, should function properly, should not get any interruption. If I'm accessing Google, it should come properly. If I'm accessing Facebook, YouTube, okay, that is the main work of system administrator, to keep up. Now, apart from this, or you can say inside this responsibility, or let me add some more responsibilities, because you will not have only two responsibility to keep configuration and reliable operation of computer. You have to take care of lots of things. For example, uptime. You need to ensure that uptime, performance, resources, security of the computer you are managing, meeting the need of users. I mean to say, let me tell you here. Okay, for example, this is a HR guy. Okay, and this is your infra. So you have to run this infra without any interruption. Each and everything should be up. This is a HR guy. I'm talking about resource security here. Okay, so and this is your training guy here. You have one network storage, so you got some data here, and this fellow also got some data here. But HR is having lots of sensitive or important data which should not go outside to any other department in this organization. So you have to implement that kind of policy, so that this, if this user try to access this HR data, he should not be reachable to that data. Okay, that should not be accessible to training HR data. So that is called resource policy, resource security policies and configuration. Okay, at the same time, this is what the very simple thing I'm telling you: uptime, performance. This system should perform very well. All the server, for example, let me tell you, this is a one printer. Okay, you have only one printer in your company, and 50 users are giving command from here to 50 people need to access this printer, and if this printer is down, they won't be able to access, they won't be able to print. So you have to ensure performance, and performance means there should not be any interruption in this service from printer. And for example, one more thing I will tell you here: performance. So my computer is performing very well. I am not facing any problem as of now. Okay, and if any problem is there, you have to rectify. Whatever is given to perform to a system administrator, like this infra, okay, you have to perform all the activity inside this infra with uh, set budget. Set budget means what? You should not exceed a set budget. Let me tell you about it. For example, I am a company owner. I have hired a system administrator, and I'm telling guys, boy, or buddy, I have just 3 lakh rupees. Okay, and you have to complete this requirement of this infra. Inside that it should be up, performance should be good, resource security, okay, and you have this infra, but you don't demand me more than 3 lakh. So that system administrator should not say I need 6 lakh. Okay, he should try to fulfill all the requirement with that 3 lakh rupees only. That is called, that is also a very important you can say skill, and a big responsibility on system administrator's shoulder. Now guys, this is what till now I spoke about. Now these are the responsibilities you got. You have to maintain, you have to keep up all those things. So what you can do to achieve this? So to fulfill this requirement, a system administrator may acquire, install or upgrade computer component or any software. So let me give you a clarification about this statement. For example guys, I am using this computer, my computer only, as a Google server, okay, or Gmail server, or YouTube server, and it is not functioning. I'm feeling like there is a something is missing from security point of view. So I'm using Windows 7 here, okay, Windows 7 Service Pack 1, and I feel if I upgrade this to Service Pack 2 or Windows 8, anything that can fix my security problem. So in that condition, I can upgrade my operating system or any other software. Upgrade computer component. See, I'm using 28 GB RAM for this machine, and it is getting stuck again and again, or it is not working. If I go to this performance, it is coming 100%, 100%. Okay, up to here. As of now, it is not there. So in that condition, I can increase RAM. For that, I can upgrade hardware. Okay, and now apart from this, you can train your team, or you will have to train if you have team junior guys. Supervise, you will have to supervise the staff. You will have to teach them how to use IT infra, or something like that. Like if someone is not knowing how to print, how to give print or something like that. I'm just giving basic example. So you have to teach them or supervise. Apart from this, now at the same time, your business team is coming to you with a project, so you have to listen them, you need to meet them, you need to understand the technical requirement and suggest them, guys, this is how we can help to fulfill the requirement of IT for this project. You need to be part of that project. Provide routine automation. You can run couple of scripts to do automation work, just like shut down certain system at a specific point of time. Maintain security policies. You will have to create or define, you will have to apply certain policies, just like I told you, HR data should not be accessible to training guy. Troubleshooting, if anything is down inside this infra, if this printer is not reachable or accessible from here, you have to fix that problem. You will have to verify what is the root cause, what is the solution. Okay, so guys, this is what system administrator will be doing so far. Okay, just basic idea I'm giving you here. Now I will talk about system administration. What is system administration? So guys, system administration is nothing but it is a job. Okay, it is a job. Very simple. Now it can be fun if you are doing a system administrator job, or if you are working as a system administrator, or if you are doing a system administration. It can be fun and a great source of accomplishment, and equally great source of burnout. So let me tell you about it, guys. For example, if everything is going good, it is good only. If something is wrong, it is wrong only. So if you know you are skilled, you can enjoy your work. And what do you mean by accomplishment here? For example, I'm using Windows 7 and I know only Windows 7, how it works and how you can manage this operating system. But now in your office, you got two more operating system, Windows 8 and Windows 10 to install in two more machine. So you have an opportunity to learn about it. You are not paying extra, just like if you need to go to any institution to pay and learn about Windows 8 and 10, you do not need to do it. You are getting that opportunity at your workplace to achieve something. That will be your accomplishment. Okay, and it is just a job. It's a job like any other, with good days and with bad. So same thing. I told you one more time. Everything has two sides. One is good, one is bad. If you are enjoying something, definitely you will have tough time also. Okay, and it can be often frustrating, mentally challenging. Yes, it is a frustrating job also, because sometimes you get lots of calls, you get lots of problems, challenges, troubleshooting. So you feel frustrating. Sometimes you are the only guy at workplace and everybody is on leave, but you have to give your duty. Your team should not, should not be blamed for any downtime. So you will have to do multiple time. You won't be able to take rest even for a half hour. You won't be able to take your lunch on time. So that will be a frustrating moment. If you are taking a lunch, you will have 10 calls, so you will feel frustrated, because even you are not getting time to have lunch properly. And you will be mentally challenging, because you need to be worrying about your IT infra. It should work properly. Okay, now apart from this, related fields. So guys, what happens here, this work, let me tell you, like if you're working in a larger company or in big company, so if you have, you will have multiple departments in every company. Okay, even whether it is small or bigger. But what happens, for example, this is my HR department, okay, and this is my IT department. So what happens, if you are working in a larger company, so they will have multiple administrator here, they can hire. So in HR, you will have a assistant manager, one assistant manager, one senior manager, and one like junior. Okay, these are the team, you can say. And similarly, you will have in IT multiple this thing, admin domain, like network, like security, okay, database. So what happens in multiple big companies, they will hire one candidate for all the domain, all the particular that domain, that administrator domain, like network, security, and DB. Okay, but in a small company, what will happen, or a smaller group, what will happen, this is what I was talking about. So if you have three, this complete called as IT department, but you have one database administrator there, one network, one security, but it is all a IT in big company, in larger company. Now what will happen in a smaller company? In a smaller company, guys, this is not security. Okay, you just don't consider this security. Call it administrator. So you got one administrator who will be doing this database work also, this network work also, this security work also. So all will be coming to one guy, or this can be given to two guy. That is what the situation you face in larger company or a smaller company, a small group. Now let me give you a little bit info about what is database administrator. So guys, database administrator is known as DBA. He maintains database system and responsible for the integrity of the data and efficiency and performance of the system. For example, database is like, he will be managing that particular machine. He will be responsible for this performance of the machine. Okay, how it is performing, whether he will be keep monitoring this performance, CPU performance, and memory, and networking, user, how many users are accessing, what is the performance of this machine, integrity of the data, like I am saving a data of a employee, just like username, like name, surname, email ID, telephone number, date of birth. So it should be saved just like that only. If I'm saving any number, phone number like 1234556, so it should be there. Nobody should change that without any permission or authorization. That is called integrity of the data. Efficiency means it should be accessible smoothly from that particular server or that computer wherever it is kept, that database. Similarly, network administrator. So guys, network administrator maintain network infrastructure such as switches and routers and diagnose problems. So just now let me take you back. For example, if you are working as a network administrator, so you will have switches, routers, okay, and some other networking devices. So you will be taking care of connectivity part. There should be proper communication between all the devices. Now apart from this, you can have one security administrator also. Okay, security administrator is a specialist in computer and network security. So they will be taking care of security parts. So they may use certain software or firewall devices, okay, hardware devices to provide you better security. Similarly, a web administrator is like, website administrator. For example, there's Google only. So there should be one website administrator who is managing this Google website. There will be a team, but the team will be called as a web administrator team or like that. Web administrator team basically. So they will be managing server, Apache server, IIS server, and they will define internal access, external access as per the requirement. Okay, for example, I'm accessing this Google externally. I don't have this server, YouTube server or Gmail server, but I'm able to access it. It is coming from somewhere. Okay, that is called external access. I'm accessing it is outside. Internally means if somebody is working with Gmail, so they can have access inside their company. Computer operator. So similarly, there will be a group. So these guys will be performing routine maintenance and upkeep, such as changing tape, backup tapes. So let me take you back once again to this slide. Okay, so here network storage, you got this network storage. Okay, so you have multiple disks in this device. So if any disk is down, if any disk has failed, so they will replace that disk. Okay, and they will plug any other other disk. So this is the basic function of that kind of team. Okay, replacing that failed disk. If you have configured redundant array of independent disk, RAID, that is called. So these are the types of certain groups you will be dealing if you are working as a system administrator. And guys, now training. Okay, what do you mean by training here? So if you want to be a IT professional, anything, if you want to do anything, you should have training. You should be a trained guy. You should have, then only you can learn how to use it. So similarly what happens, most of the employers require a bachelor degree. If you are going to a company, so they will call to a educated guy, graduated guy, and he should be graduated in like any degree, any bachelor degree, computer science, information technology, electronics engineering, computer engineering. Okay, so that is a basic requirement they will be looking for, bachelor degree. Apart from this, what happens in nowadays, certain institutes, couple of institutions will be giving you training for a system administration, like graduate or undergraduate kind of certifications program they are providing. Now guys, what happens here, in addition, what is the situation in nowadays, because of the practical nature of system administrator and the easy availability of operating system or softwares on the web, on the internet, couple of guys will be doing their self-study, coaching from any nowadays Google, YouTube, there are lots of websites they can learn and they can become a system administrator and they can gain lots of knowledge. And the same thing is happening in nowadays. People are using Google and Gmail to learn lots of things. So they may sometimes they may not go to any institution and all. If they have any idea they have learned at the time of their graduation, so they can learn from couple of websites. Now what happens if you are going for a company, for an interview in a company, so they will be looking for three things. Okay, first one is that candidate should be a experienced guy. Okay, he should be graduated and if he has a certification, so they will give more advantage to that guy. They will prefer for that guy because experience is what you know how to use a technology. They do not need to teach you. Okay, and certification means you have learned something especially. So Microsoft will provide lots of certification, MCSA, MCSE, MCITP. Red Hat will provide like RHCE. Cisco is providing lots of certifications. Linux is providing couple of certifications. So as per your choice, your interest, you can do certification and be a IT professional in that particular field. Now guys, skills. We will talk about skills. So what are the skills a system administrator should have? So in this, I will not speak much. Only the very important skill that is the backbone of a system administrator is problem solving. Because what happens, let me tell you, you are a system administrator, you will have 100 people, 100 users, 200 users, 150 users and one system administrator. So you may get 10 calls, 15 calls, 20 calls, 50 calls, like that. One person has to answer to 50 calls, 10 calls, 20 calls. So that will be a very stressing situation. In that condition, if you have good problem solving skill, you can do it very easily. So problem solving is a key for a system administrator. Okay, the system administrator is on call when a computer shut down. So the same thing again, I'm telling you, you are a system administrator, you are sitting at your desk, at your workstation, but 100 employees are working, you are getting calls, 10 calls. If you know and anything is down, and if you know what is the reason for that downtime, okay, and how to fix it, you can do it quickly and correctly, that problem. For that, you should have skill. First of all, that skill is known as problem solving and knowledge. Knowledge means what is the reason for this problem and what is the solution. That should be a key for a system administrator. Now, they may also need to have teamwork and communication skill, as well as being able to install and configure hardware and software. So as a system administrator, yes, installation, configuration of software and installation is mandatory part of your job, but at the same time you need to be a team member. You need to be a very good team member because, for example, let me tell you, I am working in a morning shift, I did my work, but there are a couple of emails you need to send, and that is that is to happen after 2 hours, but your shift is over and there is a meeting. Okay, so if you are leaving from your shift, it is your responsibility to assign that work to your team member who is taking over your shift. That is called teamwork, because he will be taking care of that rest of part once your shift is over. So that is called proper communication about your work. Teamwork means at the same time, if you have more skill and your junior is not able to do something, so at the same time you should support him. Okay, that is called teamwork. Or if you know something and if you feel like you should share your ideas, your knowledge with your team, you should share, so that your team member will not come to you to ask the same problem again and again. They can work independently. Now guys, here system admins must understand the behavior of the software in order to deploy it and to troubleshoot problems, and generally known several programming language used for scripting and automation. of the routine task. So the meaning is very simple here. If you know about 10 softwares, easily you can work with 10 softwares. Okay. For example, I know if I want to open one PPT, I need MS Office PowerPoint. Okay. If you don't know which software is required to open PPT or PowerPoint, you won't be able to work. So you should have very good, strong knowledge about the behavior of the software. Okay. And at the same time, you should, if you can know about several programming languages and scripts for automation, definitely it will be helpful for you. For example, if you know how to shut down all the computers in an office with the help of a script, at a particular time, you do not need to worry about if user is switching off or not. So if it is like that, if you feel like electricity consumption is happening without any use, because of users are leaving your computer up and when they are going home, so in that condition you can run certain script. By 8 o'clock all systems should be shut down, so that will be easy. You do not need to check any system, you do not need to go to one by one, you can do it from one centralized position, or you can say like one central system, one script, all systems shut down. Next, particularly, especially if you are dealing with internet or business critical system. For example, once again, I will tell you, this is a ICICI Bank server I'm using. Okay, so I should be very strong with the computer security concepts. Okay, because if someone is trying to access his account, he should be able to access his account only, because it is very critical, business critical. He should not reach to any other's account. Okay, that kind of situation, he should be very strong with security part. This includes not only deploying software and patches. So in that condition, he should not think about only deploying software and patches, but also he can think about break-ins and other security problems with preventive measures. So meaning is very simple, just like I should not say, once again I will tell you, for example, if I go to property of this, so it is telling you service pack 1. I should not think that if I increase it or if I upgrade it to service pack 2, it can fix my problem. Apart from this, I should think about firewall, because this firewall will be installed at an entry point of your company. If this is your company, okay, so your firewall will be installed here. So anyone should not come inside your organization, any unauthorized, any attacker. If anything is happening, you should be able to implement certain things. If any unwanted traffic is coming, what your firewall have to do, whether it has to allow to get inside your company or it has to block here only at entry point. These are the some other preventive measures a system administrator can think if he is doing any business critical system. I mean, he is managing any business critical system or internet kind of things. What happens, guys? Once again, I'm telling you, like in some organizations, computer security administrator is a separate role responsible for overall security and upkeep of firewall and intrusion detection systems. But all system administrators are generally responsible for the security of computer systems. So the meaning is very simple. Once again, the same thing is applying here. What happens in certain companies, in big companies, they will keep certain, a separate team for this, separate system administrator, network security administrator. Okay, so they will be doing firewall work, they will be monitoring intrusion detection system. One thing, same thing apply here. If anything is unwanted is coming, so they will apply certain policies, whether the firewall should allow inside to get inside your organization or not. So apart from this, it is not all about only security administrator team should take care of should be taking care of this thing, but yes, it is a duty of all the system administrator, whether he is working in a big company or a small company. Now guys, I will talk about some more roles and responsibilities of a system administrator. So guys, analyzing system logs and identifying potential issue with computer system. So this is also a very important duty. For example, if I have this computer and this computer is getting restarted again and again, and so you should know, you should come to know what is the reason. You should be able to identify. So how you can do it? You should be able to you should be able to read the logs. You should have idea about the logs. So just like this, you can go to events viewer here, and you can go to Windows log, and if you go to application, okay, security. So see, as you can see here, if you see this audit success, it is showing here, and audit failure. So you can read here code integrity determined page. A couple of things is mentioned here, log name, security, source, lots of things you will find here. This is information. You can see package is, was successfully changed, and you will have certain warnings as well. This is warning. The driver has detected that the couple of things has predicted that will fail. So it is giving me some sort of prediction that hard disk DR2 has predicted my I mean one hard disk is not working, it is telling. Okay, so like that you should be able to identify. I think one of my hard disks is not working properly. So this is one error came here. The VMware workstation service terminated unexpectedly. Okay, like this. These are the logs, and apart from this, what he has: applying operating system updates, patches and configuration changes, installing hardware, software, adding, removing server user account, password reset, answering to call. Okay, responsibility for security, responsibility for documentation, troubleshooting. So these are the duties of a system administrator. They will be dealing day by day. System performance tuning, ensuring that the network infrastructure is up and running. Plan how to perform your duty, manage your infra. He needs to be in touch with development team, testing team, and then production environment. They should plan how they can develop certain things like as per the business requirement, test how they can provide testing environment, then they can move to production environment, training new users, new team guys. So guys, what happens in larger organization? Some of the tasks will be divided to multiple guys, or in a smaller, few member will take entire, few guys will be doing entire work, like 2 or 3 guys. Now what happens, like here I will tell you, in a smaller organization the system administrator also act as a technical support, database administrator, network administrator, storage administrator, application analyst in a smaller companies. Okay, so you have one guy, he will be doing each and everything here, this much work. This is what I spoke about, the most priority point of view, responsibilities and work of a system administrator. Now the hardest part of this job is, I will tell you about it. Okay, once again I'm telling, everything has two sides. So you enjoyed good part till now, you did technically work very good, each and everything is very fine. Now let me talk about the hardest part. So guys, doing the technical stuff is relatively very easy. If you know how to deal with problems, you can do your technical stuff very well, and you can enjoy it. But it's dealing with the people that makes the job really hard. That sounds terrible, but it's true. So the meaning is very thing. Situation is now about your team member. So if you're dealing with 10 guys, it is not you can say all 10 guys will be good. Okay, so that is what I'm trying to say here. At the same time, you are doing your work very well, but your team members are not doing good, or the way they should do it. This is what I mean to say here. Now, one side you deal with your management, which is not always easy. Yes, dealing with management is very tough. For example, let me tell you, you are a system administrator. Okay, you got your team here. One team. Let me take some other color here. You got your IT team. Okay, you got IT here. You got operation here, business team. Okay, you got client, and you got here one more, your manager, your upper level, upper team. So what you are doing, you are one person, and if anything is down here, this is your junior will call you, your senior will call you, okay, this business guy will call you, this client will call you. At one time you will have to answer multiple people. So that is a situation. And if you say something to your team, he if he understand, he is good. I mean, if your team is capable to understand you, it is good. If he is not, because if anything is down and you are not performing it on time, so this business team will call to your team, this client will call to your team, so again they will be getting tensed and calling you again and again. So that is something is not always good or easy to deal with team members. Next thing here, you are the person who gets blamed when things go wrong, and when things go right, it's just part of your job. So the meaning is very simple. If anything is going down, you are IT guys, you know, you should know, you are responsible, you should know. They will feel you like it is running from your home. For example, this internet is down. Let me give you example here. This is your company, you took internet connection. Okay, you took internet connection, you working as a system admin here, and this business is down for 30 minutes. So, and this guy, like operation manager, he will tell you what is happening, why it is not happening, why it is down. They will not understand this internet is down from one company. For example, A company is your company and internet is coming from B, so it is down from B. So they will tell you like it is down from your end, you have done it from your home, it is down because of you. They will not understand it is down from B side, so you will be blamed. But if anything is not down, everything is very fine, everything is working perfect, there is no downtime, even the mouse is not getting destroyed, you will, I mean, they will say like it is your job, buddy, you have done great job, you are doing your job, you are not doing especially, it is your job. They will tell you like that. So once again, you are seeing here two sides of a coin. One is good, one is bad. If you are doing good, it is your job. But if anything is down, you did it, you are responsible for it, you should do it, you should fix it, you will be blamed. So guys, it's a tough place to be, so you should not say it is enjoyable, at the same time it is tough. Now, co-workers don't seems to make life better for the system administrator. They should, but they often don't. All the employees should work, I mean, in a cooperative manner, but they will not. What happens? They start, doing what to say, uh, creating group of certain peoples and talking about bad things if you are doing good, and something like that. I hope you are able to understand what I'm trying to say. I'm not getting that particular word, and he is not doing, and blah 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 kind of things. That kind of situation will also come in a life of system administrator. For example, as you can see in this screen, you are doing very good, you are a very good guy and some guy here, but these three people are talking about you, they are doing some good and all, something like that. Grouping, you will deal with lazy. In that condition, what will happen? You will feel lazy, unmotivated workers so often that you will feel they are, that you are just carrying. So let me I'm not reading anything. So what will happen? You will become lazy, you will be unmotivated, and you will feel whatever they should do, you are doing. Their work is given to you, you are taking overload of their work. So that will be a situation. And at the same time, guys, no, you will be dealing with good guys also, because not all co-workers are bad. So if you feel this kind of situation, this thing co-worker don't seems to make life better, you will become unmotivated, you will feel lazy and kind of things. Some are helpful, some will be diligent, proactive type, and I have never had the pleasure of working with too many of them. So guys, again, you will have good people also, just like bad. They will support you, they will keep supporting you, they will help you, and they will be in touch all the time. So this is all about system administrator's life. It's hard to do your work and then take on the doubles responsibility of making sure everyone else does their as well. So the meaning is very simple. You are doing your work, but you are at a position where you have to answer about your team also, your co-worker also. So that is also a very tough thing you need to deal. Yes, you did your work, but you are taking responsibility that your teammate has done very good job but he is not doing. So that is also a situation you need to be ready. You will face, you will have to face. That is a mandatory kind of thing, guys. So guys, this is what I brought in this video. How challenging is, how good is system administrator's life in IT industry, and what they do, how they manage, how they feel, how they suffer, how they enjoy. I hope this video is going to helpful, and please do subscribe channel, like, share, and click this icon on your YouTube channel, so you will be getting all the notification in future. And next video I'll be taking you through the different profiles like Windows System Administrator and like VMware System Administrator or Linux Administrator. What is their roles and responsibility? What technology they take care? And in this video, this much only, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Till then, bye bye.